Hey, we're caught up now with Kyle Sherman here, who grinded his way into the top 24, and you got to feel a little bit of sense of relief, but you only get a few hours to reflect on that as you go into the top 24 tonight.
Yeah, grind is the exact word that I would use. I never really got super matched up. I was always really close, but you know, just knocked over enough pins to sneak in there.
I know you've kind of struggled here a little bit in your minds, right? But I would watch you a little bit during the last few games, and man, you threw it really well. You got to be a little confident going in here to tonight.
Yeah, I was getting better and better. I'm still, like, after my injury, I'm still kind of learning, sharpening all my tools. So each block I got a little better. My focus was getting better. So yeah, I'm excited for these 24 games.
Now, I've asked the question to a lot of guys about the dual pattern and the challenge it provides. Everybody seems to love having a different pattern on each lane.
Yeah, I love it. It just provides another element. It makes it tougher, you know, and it brings, you have to have multiple aspects of your game that are sharp and good, because, you know, yes, you can be matched up on one lane, but if the other lane's giving you issues, you're not going to be very successful. So,
what's your strategy coming into tonight's first 8-game block of match play?
You know, I have a pretty good idea on the short pattern, or the right lane, more medium. Gonna throw urethane, then as soon as that kind of gets a little iffy, go to reactive. And on the left lane, man, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Another great week. You find yourself in the top 24 after a great qualifying round. Tell us about how things are going for you and how you're playing the lanes.
Well, it's different than last week. Last week I was in first after qualifying, and all of qualifying just went well. There really was no adversity. But this week it was different because I started off really good, and then I experienced some adversity. And so this week, I had my last 9 games were not very good.
Right.
And that's when it tests you. Like, not everything goes well all the time. Like, for me, those 9 games felt almost similar to my first 9 games, but they just didn't strike. And so in moments like that, that's where you learn to, like, just trust the process, be patient, trust yourself, so the best shots you can, make every spare, and that's what was different between this week and next week, or last week. But overall, I'm bowling very well, so I'm really excited to bowl now.
2 different patterns.
Yeah.
How's that been for you? A lot of guys really like it.
I like it too. I like it a lot, actually. It really makes you think. This week, the left pattern starts out a little easier and breaks down a lot quicker, and the pattern on the right lane starts out a little harder and doesn't break down as quick. So you're constantly having to, like, think, okay, and sometimes you get to the point where you're throwing the same ball on each lane, or you're playing the same lanes the same, or the lanes the same. And so that's kind of cool. I talked to Norm Duke today. He was playing both lanes the exact same with 2 different balls, and I was actually throwing the same ball but having 2 different ways of attacking, and it kind of just it brings in some things that aren't normally brought up in just a regular 1 pattern tournament. So I actually enjoy it.
Now, if you make a deep run, are we going to see some more Brad and Kyle?
Yes, I mean, we got it now. See, this is the first time we've ever both made match play.
Right.
Normally we can video each other, so we'll have to find someone to take some footage for us. But yeah, absolutely, it's always rolling.
Well, we always look forward to that, and you guys have a lot of fun with that. But if whoever finishes the highest, how are you going to decide who takes care of the behind-the-scenes blogging here?
Yeah, that's usually it's usually a little bit of a pickle. We try to dish off the editing, but yeah, maybe we'll do a little bet.
There we go.
Do a little bet. Yeah, whoever finishes worst gets to do the editing.
Now, interesting here. Everybody knows Kyle and Brad, but wait a minute, that's Kyle. Who do you bowl in your first match tonight?
Kyle. Yeah.
So what's I talked to Kyle after qualifying, but he didn't know who he was bowling right away. But he said there's some bets. What's going on here? What do you got?
Yep, so we got 2 bets. The first game bet is who gets the king, or like the master bedroom in our Airbnb next week. Because last week he got it, and then we got into the one this week, and I was like, I'm taking that room. It's the only room with a TV and a king bed.
Right.
So it worked out for me this week. So that's the first game bet. The overall bet, we're still on a page out of Barnes and Mika's book, where the winner gets to design a jersey for the loser, and then we have to wear it whenever we can get it. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm not losing though. I'm not. It ain't happening.
So fun to watch you guys bowl doubles together, make the show. And I think it seems like so many people that watch your videos on YouTube are really embracing both of your personalities. And I'm sure it's been fun as you guys travel from stop to stop and sharing your experiences.
Yeah, that TV show is a game changer. It was my first TV show. So just being involved in that whole day, the whole Sunday, you show up and you kind of just got to hang out and you do interviews and be in the first place, you just kind of hang out all day and then you just get like thrown into this arena. And even though it was hard, it was fantastic. You know, I loved it. And the fact that we were able to get it on camera and create a little film out of it, and then that was our most, at that time, that was our most, and I believe to this day, that was our most watched vlog we have. And so the fact that people liked it, it turned out to be a great video. It really put us on the map as far as like being able to create vlogs on a week-to-week basis. And I'm glad a lot of people liked it. And it was just such a game changer for Kyle and I. It was amazing.
Well, it was a lot of fun because you had highlights of you guys being interviewed by Rob Stone and Randy and Kimberly. So that had to be fun too as well.
Yeah,
to be involved in some of that.
Yeah, we got in that room. I've never met Rob before. I've never met Kimberly before. I know Randy, and we get in the room and we basically tell them really all we got going on is our pride and joy is our YouTube channel. Like that's what we got going on. And Rob was like, well, as far as I'm concerned, you guys suck. And we're like, what do you mean we suck? He goes, why is the camera not fired up right now? And Kyle and I were like, oh, okay. And Kyle had it in his hand. So he fired up the camera and let us film the whole thing. Right. And that was cool. Rob Stone is such a great guy. Same with Randy, same with Kimberly. They loved it. And then we got on the show, and they could have asked us anything. They could have asked us about the week. First question out the gate, Kimberly asked, what's the YouTube channel name? And Kyle and I actually were bowling a tournament that Sunday when the show aired. And as soon as we got on TV, like an hour before we got on TV, I checked the subscribers. And then as soon as we dropped the name on television, we had 700 more subscribers.
Wow.
Immediately.
That's what we need to do.
And that was like
Kimberly,
just game changer. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Right. Now, one thing that I really liked from the behind the scenes element was Andrew Anderson sitting down in the back, right? Mm-hmm. And he says something about the legs. Mm-hmm. Tell me. Yeah, he said. What were the legs like on that? Did you feel anything?
100%. He said, "Good luck bowling with no legs." And I bowled 5 shots with no legs. Like you really, like you're sitting here and you're watching, and your body's kind of like numb. You're not quite sure what to do. It's kind of like this weird atmosphere. And obviously, the more experience you have, it gets a little easier. But it's your turn to bowl, and you're like, dang, I don't really want to bowl. Like, it's kind of hard to, and then you're up there and you're trying to focus, but sometimes it's hard to focus, and so you gotta go. Like, you can't just sit there forever.
Right.
So it's easy to not be ready when you go throw a shot, and that's how I felt. I wasn't actually truly ready to throw my shots, but you have to throw the shot. Like, you don't have a choice.
Right.
So yeah, bowling with no legs. That's definitely the way to describe it.
Again, best of luck. If you don't mind, we might take some video of your guys' first match.
Have at it.
And maybe we can use that as ammunition for the two of you later on, right? Because these guys are good. Brad and Kyle, you share your YouTube page again with our folks.
Yeah, so YouTube page, Brad and Kyle. Pretty simple. Start
Wow.
names.
Here we go. How do you forget that, right?
Yeah.
Brad, we appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Best of
thanks
luck.
for doing this,
And
man.
Hey, watch out for Brad Miller, and hopefully maybe him and Kyle, maybe one,
we
two,
can
one, two, a TV show. What would that be?
That would be the ultimate game changer.
Yeah, all bets are off at that point, right?
I'll take second place in that one.
All right. Thanks for your time, Brad.
Yeah.
Best of luck. Grade Matt Sanders' performance on doing the camera work when you guys made the double show.
He crushed it.
Crushed it.
Yes.
Crushed it. I'll have to remember that. We'll have to remember Matt Sanders maybe doing some work for us later on. Have you won a bigger event than the Ebonite Lafayette Open?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You got a regional?
Yeah.
But I'm undefeated in that.
Undefeated,
I've never
yeah.
been able to come back.
Well, and actually he has the highest game ever in the Ebonite Lafayette Open, 21-year history, 299. You almost shot 300.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.